What would you do for what? I don't know what they're talking about. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, T, for sharing it out or reposting the live. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. When you come in, make sure you are following the live host. The next thing I ask you to do is tap on my nose and share this live out. Share this live out. Hold my nose down, share my live out. Share the live out when you come in, if you don't mind. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Miss Right Beauty. Oh, y'all jumping right on today. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today's topic, listen to me. Today's topic, we will be talking about what generational things do you see in your family? What is it that you see in your family? I forgot to put my hat on, y'all. I forgot to put my hat on. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today's topic is what do you see in your family that's generational? What do you see that needs to be broken but has not been broken? And when I say that, meaning look around in your family, who all married? How many broken marriages? Who children got clean? Who children who got baby daddies that ain't in they kids' lives? Let's talk about the things that's in your family life today. We're gonna talk about that family tree today. We're gonna shake that family tree up today. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today's topic, we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss what we see in our family that has not been broken, that has not changed. And when we get to the root of that, then and only then we'll be able to see why certain things are the way they've been. Covering, okay, she jumped right in here. Covering up abuse, covering. That's something in the family that you see. Let's talk about it. Covering, hiding abuse. Let's talk about it. This kind of stuff been going on, but we want to talk about it. We want to know what's been going on in your family. Anybody else? Okay, come on. Y'all talk. Let's talk to me. Talk to me because today's topic is what do you see that's generational that's been happening in your family way too often? Unmarried women, unmarried women. Miss Right Beauty, do you mind or everyday situation one of y'all, because I know y'all my girls, could y'all put that in the topic? Today's topic, what generational things do you see in your family that has not been broken? You can sum it up the best way you can if you want. But in the topic today, what generational things did you see in your family that has not been broken? Like, what do you see? Today we shaking that family tree. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I got these two good things. Covering and hiding abuse and unmarried women. What else do we see within our families? One thing I'm gonna put on here, mismanaging money. And mine is mismanaging money. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Right Beauty. In my family, mismanaging money. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about things that's generational, like we just see it throughout our family. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. One thing, mismanaging money. Let's talk about it. Somebody said covering hiding abuse, unmarried women. That part. Mismanaging money. Hello, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today's topic is right up there pen. What generational curses are in your family that hasn't been broken? Let's talk about it today. Hey, Dime. Hey, Dime, let's talk about it. We get on out my life. We talk about what need to be talked about. We discuss what need to be discussed. Because like I told y'all, we finna reveal everything that's been hidden, what's been swept under them rugs. Everything that's been swept under them rugs. Baby, today we finna shake that family tree. Today we finna shake that family tree. Today we finna shake that family tree. That I say I'm ready. Dad, you just jumped on. We talking about what you see in your family. Look down your bloodline. Look down your bloodline. Miscommunication. Look down your bloodline and look at some of the things that's been going on in your family way too long. Let's talk about it. Miscommunication. What's been going on within your family for way too long? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. What? Let's talk about it. YouTube. Welcome into my YouTubes. When you come in, make sure you are liking the live. When you come in, today's topic, we are talking about hidden secrets. Okay, hidden secrets. That's the same thing was hidden, but hidden secrets. Miss Pretty Right, Miss Right Beauty. Pin that again, so people that's coming in can see it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Passive aggressiveness. Okay. Passive aggressive. Passive aggression. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. Tap the screen. Y'all know we don't take off the 10,000 avoidance. Let's talk about some things that have not. Let's talk about some things that you see in your family. Listen to me. Today's topic, let's talk about some things that you see in your family that needs to be broken but has not been broken. And that thing don't went down your bloodline. But today is time that we got to cut it from the root. We're going to cut it from the root. You know when you uproot something and you see all the roots hanging out, when you uproot something, that's it for it. It ain't coming back. It's up out the roots. It's no longer going to be there. Listen, favoritism. Let's talk about some things that you see in your bloodline that's been going on. Hold on. Avoidance. Oh, favoritism. Welcome in. Hold on. I'm trying to write this stuff down so we can talk about it. Somebody says lack of self-awareness, vulnerability, being expressive. Y'all tap that screen while I write these down. Y'all, I'm writing them down so that we can talk about all of these. I'm trying to talk about it. Being expressive. Being expressive. Okay. Y'all, let's talk about it. Okay, I got negative energy. Negative energy. What are some things that you see in your bloodline that you see has been passed down from your grandma, your mama, through your aunties, your sister kids, the man that you dealt with? Listen, a lot of women don't like to do this. A lot of women don't like to have this conversation. Some of y'all lay down with these men, have babies from these men, and don't know nothing about the family. And then when you go, your child grow up and go to acting out, doing certain things that you ain't never seen before. You gotta sometimes check their bloodline too. Hold on. Accountability. Okay. Jealousy. Hold on, y'all. I'm filling up this thing today. Hold on. Wait. Did I miss that? Lack of accountability. Come on, y'all, tap. Lack of accountability. Talking about her. Come on, y'all. Tap. Wait, hold on. Past resentment. Past resentment. Come on, y'all. Give it to me. Keep them coming. Because by the time we get ready to take off, we'll have a lot to talk about. Y'all, I'm going to name the stuff that I already got. Miss Right Beauty, pin that again for the people that just coming in. If you just coming in, mental health. Hold on. Unalive. Anger, aggression. Okay. Come on, let's put it up here. Put it up here. Because this is the topic we got. And so far, y'all tap this screen to get us a 10,000 cash so we can take off. This is what I got so far. Because we're talking about, hold on, family issues, deep in roots with mom and dad. Okay, hold on. Family issues. Deep rooted. Okay, hold on. I got jealousy. So this is what I got so far. Covering and hiding abuse, unmarried women, mismanaging money, miscommunication, hidden secrets, passive aggressiveness, avoidance, favoritism, self-awareness, vulnerability, negative energy, being expressive. Yes, come on, y'all. Lack of accountability, talking behind families' back, jealousy, past resentment, mental health, anger, aggression, family issues that's rooted deep within the family. Come on, y'all. Tap this screen. Get me the 10,000 taps. These are some of the things that we're going to talk about. We're going to discuss today because we finna... okay, anxiety. Okay, I got him. I got it. So, y'all, we almost at 10,000K. Anybody else want to comment something before we get to talking? We at 10,000. Just because we at 10,000, it don't mean to stop tapping. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Family members being competition with each other. That's jealousy. Okay. I wrote down what we gonna talk about today. Come on in, 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 come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. I left my paper, y'all. I had a paper that I printed that I was going to discuss today. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Listen, let me give out my disclaimers. Miss Wright Broody, you'll put that topic back up now. Anybody in Cincinnati, my girl do waxing. So if you need anything waxed down there, my girl got it. My girl got it. My girl got it. You understand me? If you need to be waxed, my girl got it. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Make sure you hold my nose down, share my live out. Hold my nose down, share my live out. Don't be no gatekeeper. Let the people know that your girl is live. When you join my live, understand, join my live at your own risk. Join my live at your own risk. Because I don't need nobody saying, oh, it's this and that. Join my live at your own risk. I need 8 different people that have not grabbed up their daily heart me to grab up their daily heart me. I need 8 different people to grab up their daily heart me. If you in my live and you have not grabbed your daily heart me, please go up there and grab your daily heart me so that we can be finished with the flash goal. Go up here and grab up your daily heart me if you have not. Thank you. I need 7 more people to grab up their daily heart me if you have not. When you come in my live, understand this is my live. We discuss different topics. We talk about grown people stuff. I need all the grown people to come to the front. I don't like talking to childish people. I don't like talking to immature people. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I understand that I'm an educator and some of my students get on my page, but my students are learning that if they be rude, disrespectful, distasteful, they get blocked because we're no longer allowing that. I can't go down my list and take away all my students because I don't know each and every one of them. But if I catch them talking and my people, thank you for my first gift. For my people that know me, they already know to be on the lookout. If they see something that look childish, they're going to let me know. We're going to block them. So come on in, come on in. In my life, if you an atheist or you prayed about something and you angry with God, this ain't a live for you. Because we might get to speaking in tongues, get to praying on my live. So please don't come in my live and you emotional and you mad and you angry because you prayed about something and God didn't change it right then. And you feel like, Lord, I got to have this. And if it don't happen, what's going to happen? But baby, if you angry with God, this ain't a live for you. I'm saved in real life, not just saved online. I'm saved in real life. And some people don't get that. I'm saved in real life, not just for the internet. This ain't no show I'm putting on. I'm saved in real life. I don't like religious people. I like people that got relationships with God. I don't like talking to nobody that's religious. Because to me, people that's religious, they are judgmental. And they always want to judge people. I'm the type of person, I'm a real person. I can't put you in no heaven or no hell. But what I will do is give you some hardcore advice. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you about yourself. I might walk you like a dog. But not because I want to harm you. Not because I want to harm you. Not because I want to harm you. Because I want to see you do good. And in order for you to do good, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable. And to get uncomfortable, sometimes somebody got to tell you the truth about some things that's been going on in your life. And baby, I'm here for it. Yes, I am a certified life coach. I got degrees. We can have conversations if we want to have conversations. We can do that. A lot of the stuff that I talk about is from life experiences. I may not have experienced it like toe to toe, like verbatim, but I know somebody that have probably. But a lot of things I talk about is because from life. So life is the best teacher in the whole wide world. Life. Because one thing about life, it will either humble you and teach you something at the same time. In my live, I do ask that you support the live hosts. You support your live hosts. Because y'all know, looking at people's lives, y'all know in order to boost us up from one level to the next level, to keep us going, to keep us on the FYP, you must support the live. I need 5 more people to get their daily heart me. I need 5 more people to get their daily heart me. I got 30 people in here, and I know all 30 of y'all have not grabbed your daily heart me. And if you have, grab your daily heart me. If you have or if you have not, hold my nose down, share my live out to 10 people. And once you share my live out to 10 people, you don't got to do it no more the rest of the live. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I ask that you don't be rude and don't be distasteful, because if you are rude and distasteful, you can get out. Hey, Shay, you can get out. You can go to the left, because you will be blocked and blessed today. When you come in my live, understand this. This is my live, not yours. You will not take over my life. You will not attack nobody on my life. You will not be disrespectful or distasteful. If you disagree with me, we can talk a little bit. But if I feel like it's getting overheated, baby, I'm going to get you out, because you will not take over my life. I don't think I know everything. If you don't agree with me, and you can say I don't agree with that, which is fine. But you're going to have to tell me why, and then you're going to have to listen to me explain myself. Because sometimes I have to say, okay, wait a minute, I said this because of this or that. Some people want to say what they got to say, and they want to get off live. Don't get off. Stay right there. Put your big boy, put your big boy drawers on. Put your big girl pants on. Because if you come for me, I'm coming. Another thing that I ask that you do. I ask that if you come in my live, grab a pen, a pencil, and something to write with. Something to write with. If you have, you click that link in my bio and downloaded your journal. Thank you, Shay. If you downloaded your journal, please get your journal out. Please get your journal out. If you have the journal, please get your journal out. If you would like to purchase the journal, click the link in the bio. My journal is there. Download it and come on back. The link is in the bio to download the journal. But if you don't want to download the journal, I ask that you grab a pencil and a pen and keep notes. Because I feel like when you write certain things down, it's real to you. And you can go back. Because we got notes on top of notes. If you've been taking notes, we have notes on top of notes. We have notes. You hear what I say? We've been talking to each other. I need 4 people to grab their daily heart me. I need 4 people to grab their daily heart me, if you don't mind. I need 4 people to grab their daily heart me. Thank you, Shay. I need 4 people to grab their daily heart me. If you're just coming in and you have not grabbed your daily heart me, please grab your daily heart me. Miss Right Beauty, put the topic back up for those that just walked in, if you don't mind. Those that just joined the live, today's topic is, baby, we finna shake this family tree today. What do you see in your family that's generational, that has not been broken? But listen, you grab a pen, a paper, something to write with, and some of y'all might need to grab a box of tissues, because you might be in tears when you leave out my live today. Because today's topic is a touchy subject. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but baby, we're going to talk about it. And I already asked the people that was in earlier, way before some of y'all came in, we're going to talk about what are some things that you look at over your family and you see that you don't see it too long. Like, this been going on too long. This been going on way too long in our family. It's generational. But today we're going to talk about it. We're going to see if we can break it. We're going to, I don't think you're in the right live talking about Fortnite, baby. We get ready to pray. So come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all don't forget, hold my nose now if you have not. And share the live out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need 4 more people to grab their daily heart me. I need 4 more people to grab their daily heart me. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Listen, let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble, thanking you in advance for choosing me to be the person that you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over me, over my husband, over my son. I cancel anything that's not sent by you. Lord, cancel the following spirits, monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. Anything not sent by you, I cancel. Excuse me, y'all. Lord, I ask you to create in me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Creating those that you're going to send to my life a clean heart so they're open to receive. Lord, send quality over quantity. Send those that want to hear a word from you. Send those that trust that you're going to use somebody to get a word to them. Lord, allow them to come in and act right. Anybody that's trying to be toxic, rude, disrespectful, distasteful, just turn them to another life. Lord, throw your weight around. Do what only you can do. Lord, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Your son, Jesus' name, amen. Let's get started. Y'all might see me yawning or whatever, because y'all know I'm on that fast, so I'm not eating no red meat. I ain't even eating no meat today. So I'm tired, but not tired. I'm tired because my body's like, wait a minute, where's the red meat? Where's the red meat? Haven't eaten none, so be mindful. Thank you. Okay, I need 3 more people. I need 3 more people to get a daily heart me. Today's topic is touchy. Today's topic, I need 3 more people to grab a daily heart me. For those that just coming in, nope. None at all, girl. And I've been doing it since the beginning of the month. I've been doing it since the beginning of the month. No sugars, no salts, no bread, no sodas, no juice. Just fruits and vegetables, white meat. That's it. Doing it. That's it. So, if y'all see y'all girl yawning, just understand. But listen, let's talk about it. And before we jump into that, y'all know that my new academy, Whole Academy, is starting. Whole Academy. Thank you. Whole Academy is starting February. And I want you to know, but it's a season of healing, rebuilding, starting over. This ain't just for, it's for people women men that feel like, you know what, I want to be whole again. It's time to change up something. And I prayed about it and I asked the Lord to give me something that I feel like will help people. And in that, for those that want to get in that academy, the only time you're going to get the information is if you pay for it, and you will be getting a special link. It's a 6-week course called Whole Again Academy. And we're going to take certain things, we're going to break it down. You're going to have access to me. You'll have access in that community. You will have access when you pay for that subscription, or you download that, or you get that, you'll be able to get your one-on-ones. It's included. The one-on-ones are included in that package. It's going to be 3 different packages, but I'm just giving y'all a heads up. So be on the lookout for Whole Again Academy. Be on the lookout. If you have not, download that journal. The link is in my bio. If you don't want to download that, grab a pen or a paper, get a notebook, and at the top, today's topic is, what do you see? Miss Right Beauty, you still on here? Y'all don't stop tapping the screen. Please continue to tap the screen. I need 3 more people to grab their daily heart me. Welcome in, Dr. Fred. Welcome in, Angie. I need 3 more people to grab their daily heart me. Don't stop tapping the screen. Y'all support y'all live hosts. I need 3 more people to grab up their daily heart me. Okay, pin your thing back up, please. Pin it back up. That's today's topic. I need, when Ms. Right Beauty pin that topic up, I'm going to need for you to write that down in your journal. I need you to write that down in your journal. What do you see in your family that needs to be broken, needs to be uprooted? Welcome in to my YouTubers. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today, the first thing we're going to talk about, that's the topic. What generational curses are in your family that hasn't been broken? Miss Cynthia, I don't know if you want to write that down too. Put that in the chat. That's today's topic. What generational curses are in your family that has not been broken? If you are taking notes and writing stuff down, I need you to write that at the top. Write that at the top of your journal, because this is what we're talking about today. You will be able to take notes and go back and look at your notes. But the first one we're finna talk about is covering hiding abuse. The first thing we're going to talk about is covering and hiding abuse. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. This is the first thing we're going to talk about. Covering and hiding abuse. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of stuff that goes on in your family, it's been going on so long that it has become the norm. One of the things that I tell the women when I give them relationship advice is I tell them, before you jump into bed, before you marry, before you go to spending that man money, before you go to spending time, get to know the person across from you. If you take your time to get to know the person across from you, you will learn a lot about their family. Maybe you don't want to ask questions. Maybe you need to pay attention. And a lot of times, a lot of women do not pay attention to certain things that go on because they've fell in love with the outer core of a man. I say that because I'm a woman. A lot of times, we as women, we'll look at a man and see how fine he is, and we assume, okay, that's all to him. Then a lot of women look and say, okay, he fine, he got a nice car, he got a lot of money, oh, he dressed nice, all those things, but you never really sit down and get to know who this person is. You never ask the right questions because some of y'all be scared. You know the saying when they say you got to be mindful what family you marry into? That saying they say you got to be mindful who you lay down and have a baby with. It is true. Because you've been messed around here and had a baby with somebody that don't even take care of their children. Oh, thank you. I think I got it. That don't take care of their children, and then you confused on why he's like that. And the same thing goes from covering up and hiding certain things. You don't seen it in your family a time or two. Listen to me. Come to the front. Put your listening ears on. Sometimes if you sit down and you pay attention to certain things, for instance, if you meet somebody, you go to their house, a lot of people, especially a lot of older people, they got a lot of pictures everywhere. Listen to me. They got a lot of pictures. Now, you don't met somebody, you don't fell in love, you don't get to liking him, got to liking them, you don't lay down with him, and you pregnant, and now you got a child, and that child of yours is doing certain things that you ain't never seen a day in your life. You ain't never seen it on your side of the family, but you trying to figure out why my child is doing certain things, acting a certain type of way. You know how the older people say they grown and hot, smelling themselves, but you want to know why, because you never took the time. Listen to me. You never took the time to ask the right questions when it come down to the man or the women that you lay down and bear children with. If you take your time and ask the right questions, but listen, I want y'all to put y'all listening ears on, and I want you to be mindful, because I got to be mindful of the word choices that I say, because these social media platforms, they be listening and they will filter certain things. So I need you to pay close attention at some of the stuff that I'm going to say, and you're going to be able to read between the lines on what I'm talking about. If you took your time and sat down, for instance, like I said, back to what I said, put a pin in. You met somebody, you fell in love with them, y'all got kids, and your child acting out, doing certain things that you ain't never even seen. Okay, put a pin right there. But if you take your time and you sit across from that person and you ask certain questions, when you go on a date, quit asking questions like how much money you got, you take care of your kids, what kind of car you drive, where you stay at, or you married, or you single. Like them basic, right off the table, we can say those things. But the real questions that you need to be asking, when you go to their house and you see pictures, you go to saying, wait a minute, hold on. I done been to a cookout or two. I done went to a function or two. And at your grandma's house, it was a lot of pictures. It was a lot of pictures. I'm just using this for an example. It was a lot of pictures. You know how you go to people's house or on their social media platform and you see an auntie over here, you see an uncle over here, and then you go to asking questions like, you should be saying, well, why when I go to your grandma's house, on the wall, it's like 8 sisters, 4 brothers, but I don't never see but 3 sisters, 5 sisters, 2 brothers. Where the rest of your family at? What aunties and uncles at? Where they at? Why we don't see them? If you ask these questions and you dealing with grown people, some of them will tell you, listen to me, if you trying to figure out how your child became who they are, check that bloodline. Check that bloodline, because it's some things that flows through that bloodline that need to be uprooted and cut off at the waist. Everybody in the chat, I want you to put this. It didn't start with me, but it's going to stop with me. It didn't start with me, but it's going to stop with me. That's it. And listen to what I'm talking about. It didn't start with you, but it sure can stop with you. If you ask the right question, if you ask the right questions before you lay down and have a baby with the man or the woman, you ask the questions. Why I don't only see a few of your aunties and a few of your uncles? I'm just starting right here at the basics. We at the basics. We at the basics. Where your aunties and uncles at? If they grown, they'll tell you this right here. Oh, my uncle Leroy, he don't come around no more because, first of all, my Uncle Leroy, either he clean, or, hey, y'all, either my Uncle Leroy, hey, Sabrina, clean, or my Uncle Leroy not allowed to come around because of the things he did to his nieces and nephews. My auntie don't come around because she 5-finger discounting. My other auntie don't come around because she went with her sister old man. My other auntie don't come around because she stole from my grandma. If you trying to figure out certain things that go on in your family, what I'm going to need you to do, I'm going to need you to lift that rug up. Lift that rug up that they be brushing stuff under. You want to know what Leroy them at? Ask questions. You want to know why? You want to know something simple? You want to know why the family ain't together? Because all the stuff that don't went on in our family that don't nobody want to talk about. Don't nobody want to confront Leroy. Don't nobody want to confront Leroy. Don't nobody want to talk about how Auntie Cheryl not here because Auntie Cheryl went with Auntie Lisa's husband. Don't nobody want to talk about why Auntie Sarah ain't here because of the things that she did in the family. Everybody don't want to talk about Auntie Lisa because Auntie Lisa stole grandma money when they mortgaged off grandma's house. The stuff that we talking about today, what do you see in your bloodline that ain't been talked about, ain't been discussed, ain't been uprooted, and you at this point in your life where you sick of it. You sick of the lies. And then you trying to figure out why you protect your kids so hard. Or when your kids ask why Uncle Leroy can't come around because of the stuff Uncle Leroy did to you and your sisters. But y'all don't want to talk about that. It's been going on too long. Y'all, I got chills talking about this because I don't know who I'm talking to, but some of y'all understand what I'm talking about. The abuse that went on that we ain't discussed, but now that you an adult and you trying to figure out why I got trust issues, why I can't keep a man, why am I so promiscuous? Why is my daughter so promiscuous? Why my son do the things he do? You want to know what it is? Look in the mirror and check that bloodline. Because, baby, we finna uproot, I'm finna shake that family tree today. Some of the stuff that went on, your grandma knew about it. Your granddaddy knew about it. Grandma brushed it under the rug. Certain things that happened in your childhood, you told your mama stayed with that man. Your granddaddy did something. And some of these people still in the family, and they was wrong about what they did, and it ain't been talked about. But, baby, I'm finna shake that family tree. I'm going to tell you how nasty and low down certain things go. If you sit down and talk to your aunties, they'll tell you how some of y'all are some kin to each other through their bloodline because some of y'all may think y'all got different daddies, but some of y'all got the same daddies. Some of y'all granddaddies are y'all daddies. Some of y'all brothers are y'all baby, some of your kids, sisters and brothers, they're not cousins. Some of y'all kids are sisters and brothers, and they're not cousins. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Some of y'all mamas sit down and she know that you're not even her child. Your sister had a child at a young age and your mama raising a child. Oh, baby, we finna shake that family tree today. All the hidden secrets that go on. Y'all know what we talking about. Some of y'all trying to figure out why the family fell out with Auntie. Because Auntie went with my daddy and she had a baby from my daddy, but her and my mama's sisters and brothers. But her and my mama's sisters. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. See, these are the things that need to be uprooted and talked about, because if you don't break these generational curses, it ain't gonna never. But today, I'm putting that generational curse on the chopping block. It can't live in your house. I'm putting that generational curse on the chopping block. Some of y'all don't understand, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. All these the things that's been covered up, things that been hidden for so long. You mean to tell me we sitting around here and we trying to figure out why Auntie don't come around? Auntie ain't been around to the last 5 gatherings. My mom and her sisters ain't talked since we was children. And you asking questions and don't nobody want to tell you nothing. But baby, we gonna talk about it. I'm not specifically talking to nobody. I'm not specifically talking to nobody. I'm just talking in general. I ask the people, let's talk about what they see in their family that don't be talked about. And if it don't be uprooted, listen to me. If you don't uproot it, because like I said, everybody in the chat, it didn't start with me, but it's going to start with me. I'm going to need y'all to put that in the chat, because we're going to speak this thing in the atmosphere. It didn't start with me. You're going to tell your children they're going to get along. You're going to let your children know that they can come to you and talk about anything. Your children going to be able to talk to you about anything. You're not going to have a relationship like your mama had. You're not going to have a relationship like your mama had. Your children going to be able to tell you, I don't care if they blew on her ear wrong. She going to be able to come in there and tell you, Mommy, I don't like the way this made me feel. Your child going to talk to you. It ain't going to be no secrets in your house. Y'all ain't going to be living that life where what goes on in this house stays in this house. Because if it ain't right, I want to know. Some of y'all be around here trying to figure out why the man that's living in your house ain't looking at you, ain't touching you, ain't touched you in months. He don't want you, because sometimes he looking past you, looking right at your child. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. And let's not get it twisted. We don't see too many stories where daddies look at their children. Where the daddies look at their children. Hello. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that. There's too many stories where women I don't see post and they talking about my child. I never knew. Because y'all pay attention to everything else, but y'all don't pay attention to y'all children. Everybody on here who knows who Peach McIntyre is, y'all know everything about Peach McIntyre. Y'all know how many kids she got. Y'all know that she married to a man that don't work. Y'all know what time she wake up. Y'all know what kind of money she got in the bank. Y'all know what time she getting her hair done. You know everything about what's going on social media with Peach McIntyre, and you don't know what's going on behind the walls in your house because you ain't paying attention to your own child. You need to mind the business that pay you. Y'all be trying to get mad at everybody but y'allself when something go down in your house because you not paying attention. Oh, I know what it is. You was raised on what goes on in this house stays in this house. What goes on in this house stays in this house. So now everything that don't went on in your life, the way you was raised, is happening in your life. And now you trying to figure out, and you sit down, and you know how you can tell what's going on. Don't even go that far. Look right around in your backyard. Look in your room next door. If you got children, if you got a child acting out, you got a child that's angry, you got a child that's being hot and wrong, you got a child that's sneaking out, you got a child that's hanging around the wrong crowd, you got a child that's not doing his work in school. Look at the things that go on with your own children. And if you feel like they're falling beneath the cracks, you need to address it. It don't start at the schoolhouse. It start with you. But y'all can tell me everything about Peach McIntyre. You know how many kids she got. Every little thing that she say, you agree, you don't agree. You can talk about everybody else's business. We know everything about Cardi B because you want to talk about that, but you don't want to talk about your house. You don't want to talk about your daughter being hot and grown and fast. You don't want to talk about your daughter having low, she insecure about herself. She ain't got no confidence. You don't want to talk about how all you do is brag about how you a nurse. I'm just saying, and you work 24 hours, 48 hours, 36 hours, and you always gone, and you brag about the material things that you do for your children, but you don't know nothing else that go on with them. You think that your daughter's okay, but she in there thinking about a boy. She in there thinking about how the girls don't like her. She in there thinking about how she don't got. Then you got boys that's walking around here. It is not a flex for our boys to be walking around with these hoodies on, with a unit on their face. Welcome in, welcome in. But y'all don't know nothing about your daughters. You don't know nothing about your sons. But as an educator, I know a whole lot that y'all don't think that we know. But we pay attention to y'all daughters. But somebody don't want to talk about it. Baby, if you on here, baby, we finna shake that. We finna shake that tree. We finna shake that family tree. We finna shake that family tree. Everything that your grandma them, your great grandma them, your auntie them, your mama them brushed under that rug. Let me tell you something. Everything. If you don't want what's going on in your family to be unleashed today, do not get on my live, because I'm shaking that family tree. Today you're going to start paying attention to your children. Today you're going to look at your children. If you with the man that you got kids from, don't just check your background. Don't just shake your family tree. We shaking his too. We shaking the baby daddies too, because you have to go down the bloodline. Lord, when I pray, I go to saying, Lord, cancel anything that's not right in my mama bloodline, from my daddy bloodline, from my son, my kids, my baby daddy, mama bloodline, my kids, daddy, family bloodline. Cancel those things. And what I know now, listen to me. What I know now, listen to me. If you don't have kids or you have kids, this is what they forgot to tell us. Let me tell y'all something. Come here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what they forgot to teach us as parents, having these children. When the kids come out your birth canal, you should have been counseling, denouncing every witchcraft, every warlock, every generational curse attached to your family tree, attached to your family lineage, attached to your last name. Because once that child got into this world, he was born into a world full of sin. We should have been covering those children, but nobody never taught me that. If I can go back and do this thing right, I would have been covering my kids coming out the birth canal. I would have been covering, and a lot of stuff that goes on with our children, this stuff comes from the underworld. This stuff is passed down through generations, because a lot of people didn't break it back in the days. A lot of our grandmas are gone on, and she never denounced nothing that went on. We're still fighting battles and demons from their generation. We still trying to figure out how to even overcome some of the things that they was putting up with, some of the things that they tolerated, some of the things that they accepted. As a woman, if you want to know why you love the man that you love and act the way that you act, you want to know where your strengths come from and your weaknesses come from, you better check your bloodline. Because I'm telling you, if you got the same blood that your grandma them had, baby, it ain't too far. And even if it's skipped a generation, it don't mean it ain't gonna happen to you or your children. But you better denounce it. You better counsel it. You better cast that thing down to the pits of hell. Because I can guarantee you, y'all looking at me, the stuff that you went through, you don't want your child to ever have to go through. Today, we checking that family tree. We just got through talking about covering up and hiding abuse. Y'all know that grandma done knew what was going on, but grandma didn't talk about it. Grandma let granddaddy do a lot of things in certain families. Listen to me. Some grandmas, not mine, because I wasn't raised around my grandma and my granddaddies. You hear me? But some of y'all got grandmas that y'all used to go to their house and your grandma knew what your granddaddy was doing. Do you understand me? Some of y'all was raised in homes where y'all went and y'all tried to tell your mama, Mom, that man did such and such, and your mama told you to stay in the child's place. Your mama told you that didn't happen. Your mama told you if you tell somebody, he can get in trouble. Some of y'all know the stuff that done went on, so it's time to denounce it. And if you don't want yours denounced, get off my life. Another thing, I'm going to check that off. Like I said, grab tissue. Some of y'all might leave off here crying today, because we finna talk about what we see in our bloodline. We finna talk about the things that we see that's unhealthy, that we still see lingering. Because some of us still got the residue from where our grandparents left. Not even our mamas. Some of us got the residue of what's been going on from our grandparents. Do you understand me? Let's talk about unmarried women. Come here. If you look around in your family, This has nothing to do with my family, your friend's family, your homegirl family. This has something to do with your family. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about a few things when it comes to being married. We're going to talk about unmarried women. We're going to talk about being mindful in the family that you marry into. You understand? This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about unmarried women. Then we're going to talk about marrying, being mindful of the family that you marry into. Come here. A lot of women walk around here. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to go here to the good book. I'm going to go to the good book real quick. I'm going to quote it real quick. And I want to give y'all some clarity. Listen to me. First of all, God created two people. He created a helpmate. He created a helpmate. He created a helpmate. He created a helpmate. And I say that many times for those in the back that want to come on my live and want to hard down argue with me. Oh, I can be single. Why I got to be married? Why I got to do this? You can be by yourself. You can be single. But God created a helpmate. He didn't create you by yourself. You dealing with some traumas and dramas in your own time. But that's not what we're talking about right now. That's first of all. Second, God is a jealous God. God really don't want none of us married. You understand me? Because God wants us to himself. God wants us to himself. You understand me? God is a jealous God. Once again, for them in the back, understand this. God is a jealous God. Because he knows once you get married, you're supposed to cling to your husband. And a lot of the times we're going to go to our husbands way before we go to God. Because that's what he's there for. That's what he's there for. He's supposed to be a provider and a protector. He's supposed to be a provider and a protector. But listen, hold on. God is a jealous God. He would rather you not be married and depend on him. But if you cannot not do grown-up things, which that he created, he would rather you be married than to be around here dealing and jumping from man to man. If you cannot not do wrong, you understand me? He would prefer you to be married. If he can have his way, you will be single. But he knows that that's not possible because he wants you to recreate the world. He wants you to have children. He wants you to bear children. Yes. I'm talking about God. God wants you to bear children. So in order to do that, you got to be with a man. So you understand what I'm saying? So that is why when they tell you to get married. But let's talk about it. You have so many women that go against the grain when it comes to marriage. You have so many men that go against the grain about being married. You know why? Because somewhere in their life, they seen two people married and it wasn't about a quarter. They seen people married doing things that they weren't supposed to do. So they looking at the situation like, wait a minute, why am I gonna get married and I gotta watch this? I don't see my mom and dad. I'm just using this example. Either they mama or their dad. I don't see my granddaddy step out. Me, I see my granddaddy step out. My grandma's husband. I seen him step out and mess with the women in town. Then you got some women that seen their mama and their daddy married and their daddy step out and cheat on their mama. You've seen your daddy sometimes be a good man and your mama step out on him. Somewhere along the line, they've seen marriages not being held right, not being walked right. They've seen so much brokenness in marriages, so now they're against being married. Not only that, they've been brokenhearted, they've been lied to, they've been mistreated, and they ain't never seen a good man come down their family life. They ain't never seen a real man stand up and be a real man when it came to marriage. All they seen is brokenness. So a lot of women see it in their family, a lot of broken marriages, a lot of unmarried women. They see a lot of women with children. Look at your family. You can see a lot of women that don't lay down and had children versus a lot of women that laid down, had children, and married to somebody. You got more sisters and brothers that they got children, good parents, but they're not married. Because you see too many marriages, people like, well, am I going to be married? Get that piece of paper, you going to still cheat on me. Why I'm going to be married and we going to get a divorce? In some people's lives, we're talking about things that you see in your bloodline. There are so many unmarried people, but yet a lot of them got children. You will see a woman go against the grain about being married, but she will lay down and have a baby. And for the life of me, and I couldn't understand it before I got married. We are so quick to lay down and give a man our bodies and have a baby. You understand me? We have so many women that will lay down, have a baby with a man, but go against being married. Hey, I was wondering where you was, Sherry. You understand me? We have, Sherry, today we're talking about what do you see in your family, generational, that need to be broken, need to be uprooted. And right now, we're talking about, we see a whole lot of unmarried women. If you got 5 sisters, maybe 1 or 2 may be married. Maybe 1 or 2 may be married. You understand me? And you know what? It's because, yeah, they are afraid. You know why they're afraid? Because they've seen too many marriages walk around here as a lie. Somebody told me they don't want to be married because they feel like marriage is not real. They feel like people put on. They feel like when they see people talking about their man good, but then they also see people talking about their man bad. But this is what I tell people. Thank you. This is what I tell people. This is what I tell people. Marriage can work if you work it. Marriage is not the dress and the fairy tale. You feel what I'm saying? Marriage is not a fairy tale. Marriage is not, goo goo gaga, I love you every day, because there are going to be times in your marriage that y'all don't like each other. There are going to be times in your marriage where you want to fight for one another. There are going to be times in your marriage where y'all going to go to sleep mad, but it shouldn't last longer than 3 days, and y'all not going to be talking to each other. There's going to be time in your marriage where y'all going to disagree. I'm talking about wholeheartedly disagree, can't stand each other to the point where y'all arguing with each other. Y'all might get the fussing, get the cussing, go to holler about I'm leaving. There's going to be times like that in a marriage. There are too many people that look at what they see on social media and try to define that's what marriage is supposed to be. Their definition of marriage, their definition of a real man, their definition of a real woman is all bottled up in what they see on social media. You got so many women. Yes, I believe in counseling. Before me and my husband got married, we went to counseling. There are so many. We're going to get to that. There are so many women that look at social media and they see people going on all these fancy trips. They see women saying, oh, my husband bought me a bag. My husband bought out this hotel room. My husband bought me a brand new car. My husband just give me stacks on top of stacks. Listen, a working man, I'm talking about a hard down working man, get paid every week or every 2 weeks. A working man money and a street man money. That's 2 different monies. Them 2 different accounts. Them 2 different banks. You understand? Those 2 different people. Some people sit around and they assume, they get on social media and they see Lisa go over there and Lisa's husband just bought her a new Hellcat. And in her mind, every man in the world should have that type of money. Y'all be trying to compare NFL players to your husband that work a 9 to 5. Y'all be trying to get on here and y'all see these rappers buying this and buying that and y'all try to compare y'all husband. Y'all trying to compare y'all husband to your husband. It works a 9 to 5. He pay the bills. He make sure y'all got savings, and he can't afford to take you on a trip. Now, if that's the type of man you want, baby, you need to get in a different tax bracket and get that type of man, because you cannot sit around and think that a working man money gonna be able to take you to the Lenox Mall and buy you a Gucci bag. Y'all see these women on here talk about, oh, my husband bought me a Gucci bag. I don't want no Gucci bag if I can't have the same amount of money in the bank. If you don't have the amount of money that a real Gucci Chanel bag costs, if you don't got the same amount of money in your bank account, you should not want to walk around here with it either. But so many women in our families, what I'm talking about. Listen to me. So many women will talk and go against being married, but half of them, over majority of them, if you got 5 sisters, you might have one that don't got no kids. You might have one that like the same sex. The other ones probably got kids, and one of them might be married, and the other one's probably not married. We got so many unmarried women in our bloodline. Some of y'all aunties. That part. Some of y'all aunties, look at y'all aunties. Y'all want to know why so many women in y'all family unmarried? Look at your aunties. Some of your aunties ain't even married. It is so time for us to break these stereotypical conversations about marriage. Marriage ain't for everybody. If you don't want to do it, you ain't got to argue with nobody. You can sit over there in the corner with the rest of the unmarried people. You ain't even got to have a whole debate. You ain't even got to make no post on why everybody wants you married, why everybody wants you to have kids. I want to be selfish. I don't want no man. I want to be by myself. You can be by yourself. Take that conversation to God and ask God why he gave you ovaries. Ask God why he created you, the woman, and he created a man. Ask God why he created a helpmate. Y'all be asking and getting on social media, making all these posts. Y'all asking the wrong people. Y'all need to take that up with God, not with us. Because let me tell y'all something, I'm a big wife. Big wife. My husband, big husband. Marriage might not be for you, and we ain't got to debate that. But if you want to live right, and you want the blessing of the Lord over your house, you want the Lord to cover you, you understand? Do you want to marry? Because the Lord don't bless all that shacking up, all that boyfriend and girlfriend. He don't bless it. He don't bless it. And this ain't even got nothing to do with if God loves you or not. This ain't a debate about if God loves you or not. This is about, don't come on my live talking about why everybody got to be married. Like I said, don't ask us, ask God. Why he created a helpmate for you. Why as a woman he gave you ovaries to bear children. Why he gave a man a sack so that y'all can get this. So y'all can have a baby. God gave a man certain things, a woman the other part, so y'all can get together and have a baby. Period. We moving on. We're not having a debate. This ain't got nothing to do with if God love you. One thing about it, a hit dog gonna holler. Okay. Let's talk about the next thing on the list. Come here. Y'all want to know what's going on in y'all bloodline? I'm shaking the tree up. A lot of us don't got no money in the bank. A lot of us don't know how to save no money. A lot of us don't know how to manage no money. A lot of us pay our bills like our mamas and grandmas paid their bills. Welcome in. Hello. A lot of us do not know how to save nothing. A lot of us look at our lives and say, I'm going to live paycheck to paycheck long as my bills paid. You be around here robbing Peter to pay Paul, barely getting by. Those are generational curses because nobody taught you how to manage your money. When they told you to have your credit right, you should have your credit right. But nobody sat us down and talked to us about how to manage our money. Nobody told us the importance of keeping your credit A1. Nobody told us to stop going out buying unnecessary things. Nobody told us about looking at somebody else have something and you want it. So nobody told us the importance of having money. But you know where you can see Where you fall short at, let somebody pass in your family. Then you got to GoFundMe. Then you selling fish. Then you selling plates. You doing everything to raise money to bury somebody. Nobody sat us down and taught us about life insurance. Nobody sat us down and told us how important it is to have real insurance. I said what I said. I said what I said. Nobody sent us, and this is why so many of us mismanage money. Our mamas mismanage money. Our grandmas mismanage money. Our aunties mismanage money. Our daddies mismanage money. We get a piece of a job and don't hold on to it. We get a job over here, or we go to get rent-a-center stuff. Nobody told us how important it was to take your time. You get a brand new house, you're going to need money that you don't know you're going to need. This is why we need to talk about, we don't know how to manage money. A lot of y'all probably spend y'all money down to the last little bit because nobody ever taught you that. Of course, y'all want to admit it. We'll have a hit dog on here in a minute. That part. We'll have a hit dog on here in a minute want to argue with me. Some of us don't understand how to do it. Like I said, somebody put this in the chat. It didn't start with me, but it's going to start with me. It didn't start with me, but it's going to start with me. It didn't start with me, but it's going to start with me. It didn't start with me, but it's going to stop with me. It didn't start with me, but it's going to stop with me. That part. You may not have ever seen it being done, but you got to break the stereotypic thought conversation when somebody trying to tell you something. When I tell you we shaking that tree of your ancestors, we're going to shake this tree up. Come here, we're going to shake it. We're going to shake the tree up. If you don't like it, get off my page. I'm not arguing back with nobody. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm going to keep talking. And if y'all see something disrespectful y'all don't like, let me know. Let me tell you something. A lot of us mismanage money because nobody ever taught us. Some of us sit around here and think it's more important to put on for social media. It's way more important to go on a trip and you ain't got no money. Don't you want to go on a trip when you want to go on a trip, not when you can't go on a trip? Don't you want to be able to afford to go on a trip and come back and still live your life? I am, because it's my page. You don't like it, get off. I'm hollering, this my page. You don't like it, get off. And I said what I said. It's some things that are going to change today. That rug that grandma done swept all that stuff under, I'm picking it up today. That stuff that's been lingering over your head, that stuff that granddaddy did, that stuff that grandma did, that stuff that grandma did, that stuff that grandma knew about and she knew granddaddy did it, but she stayed. That stuff uncle did. And your mama knew about it, but she stayed. That stuff your stepdaddy did, that your mama knew about, and she swept it under the rug. Oh, baby, I'm finna pull that thing up. I'm finna pull that thing up. Oh, I'm finna hit the nail on the head. And y'all ain't even gotta say nothing. Because a lot of this stuff go on. The time when you sit down every month is a bill not getting paid. You know why? That's generational. Every month you can't pay your bills on time. That's generational. If you think that paying your bills and being broke is a flex, that's generational. If you get every dime, every time you get income tax, you go on a big trip and don't pay your bills up, don't invest in nothing, that's generational. If you driving around here in a Lexus truck in an apartment, that's generational. Your mindset is simple. It is time for you to change that. It's time for you to elevate. And if that's not what you want to do, baby, this is not the life for you. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Some of y'all want to get on here. Y'all want to look, but y'all don't want to support y'all live hosts. And a lot of y'all want to get mad because one thing about it, the two things for sure, a hit dog gonna holler every time. A hit dog gonna holler every time. You want to get mad because I'm telling the truth. Some of y'all don't understand why you be going through what you be going through. Don't be understanding why you're going through what you're going through. Thank you, Nikki J. Baby, we talking about it. Let's talk about this one real quick before I get in this kitchen and cook. You know why some of y'all don't know how to communicate as adults? You know why some of y'all don't know how to communicate as adults? Because y'all ain't never seen it being done by adults. Think about that. Some of y'all don't know how to communicate as adults because you've never seen the adults in your life communicate as adults. A lot of y'all shut down. When certain things don't go how it should or how you think, you will shut down. That's not being a strong communicator. Some of y'all go to cussing when somebody tell y'all the truth. Some of y'all will go to cussing. Somebody tell you the truth about, for instance, I'm saying about spending money. Somebody cussing me out right now. Oh, how that so-and-so know? Why she gonna try to tell me? Why that so-and-so this? Instead of just sitting on my live and listening and just seeing if what I'm saying making sense, they gonna come and they gonna be on the defense because you ain't never seen it being done by adults in your life. All you know is toxic. All you know is get mad and go to cussing each other out. All you know is to raise your voice. All you know is to put hands on people. That's all you know. Some people don't know how to communicate because the people that they've been raised by, you understand me? It ain't never been done the right way. All you know is to yell and to scream and to fuss and to point fingers and play the blame game. All you know is I ain't talking to them because you seen your mama not talk to her sisters for years and years. I ain't talking to him because you seen in your mama family. Listen to me. Y'all think I'm lying. Look at your family. I don't know you think about your family because y'all ain't finna sit on this live and act like your family perfect. If you want to know the truth about yourself, look at your family. Your mama and her siblings don't get along because of something that happened in their childhood. Now you don't grew up and now you and your siblings don't get along because of the stuff they seen. Your mama don't know how to talk to her sister because her sister went with her old man and your mama them never talked about it. If it hurt, talk about it. If it's disrespect, talk about it. Some of y'all don't want to address anything because y'all want to sit back, throw the rock, hide the hand, and you raised with that mentality of your grandma. What happens in this house stays in this house. Then you got your children not telling you what's going on, but so much stuff should have been talked about. And baby, you don't want to talk about it. Get off my live because y'all know I'm telling the truth. A lot of y'all don't know how to communicate. A lot of y'all don't know how to communicate. You understand me? A lot of y'all do not know how to communicate because you ain't never seen the adults that raised you be able to do it. Some of y'all got grandmas right now. Not even your mama, your grandma. She still cuss like a sailor. Some of y'all, listen to me. Make this make sense. How in the world some of y'all grandmas, our grandmas, had rooms in their house where you could not sit in the room. You couldn't go in this part of the house because they had the plastic over it, or that was the area that, or we had to keep that together because when company come over, listen to me. How many people came to your grandma's house that y'all needed to not sit in a certain part? In my house, we go through every room. You can sit in every room in my house. I don't have no plastic on no covers. You can't go in the white room. You can't go sit over here. That's generational. And some of y'all raised just like that. Some of y'all got plates in your house you don't use. You got spoons and forks you don't use until company come over. Baby, that's generational. Make it make sense. Some of y'all got grandmas that your mama left you at their house. You couldn't run in and out. You had to drink out the water faucet. You got to sit down and watch the soap operas. You got to sit down and watch whatever's on their TV because that's the mentality they had. Man, we was children watching The Love Boat. We was children watching The Young and the Restless. We was children watching Jack and Victor Newman. We were children watching these things because our grandmas didn't understand we should have been watching cartoons. We should have been watching that part. But our grandparents had us watching The Price is Right. So in our minds, I want to go to The Price is Right. I want to win me a big screen TV. They had us watching in the heat of the night. All kind of stuff. We learned about breakups, lying and conniving, people sleeping around through The Bold and the Beautiful. Days of Our Lives, Young and the Restless. To this day, I'm 46. I know Victor Newman. I know Jack. I know Miss Chancellor. I know Ashley. I know Victor wife. I forgot her name. I know Victor children. The children he cheated on with what is Victor Newman's wife's name? Nikki. You feel what I'm saying? And we learned about broken relationships watching these things, and we were children. We were children. You feel me? But yet our grandparents had us sitting there watching that, and we should have been watching Blue's Clues. We should have been watching Barney. We should have been learning ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. We should have been reading books. But this is the mentality. Listen, y'all see what I'm talking about? We sat and we watched certain things. Right now, to this day, there are a lot of children that can't read. A lot of people can't comprehend. A lot of people don't know how to add. And you know why? Because our grandparents didn't say nothing about us learning nothing. And right now, some of y'all children don't know how to read, but they don't know how to write. They don't comprehend. But I bet you one thing they know how. They know how to get on social media. They know every TikTok dance. They know every TikTok trend. Every time you turn around, you're getting them everything that's on social media because you're saying that, oh, I got to have my child, got to have this to show out. They know all that, but half of them can't even read and write. Generational curse. Generational curse. Listen to what I just said. Our grandparents had us watching Young and the Restless, Nikki Chancellor, watching The Bold and the Beautiful, watching The Heat of the Night, watching all that. Instead of us reading the book, writing our names, learning something. Our mamas went to work and our grandmas had us in there doing everything but everything. Do you understand? You understand? Had us looking at everything. Now, you as a parent, look at your children. You as a parent. This ain't me judging nobody because I don't know y'all. I don't know none of y'all on my live right now. Look. Look at you under your children. Look at your children. Look and see what grade level they reading on. Look and see how your kids talk. Look and see how your kids act. Look and see at the things that they lack. You understand me? When you look at that, you will see that the generational curses that's over your family, it ain't going to break until you break it. Like I said, it didn't start with you, but it sure should end with you. It didn't start with you, but it sure should end with you. And some people don't want to. They don't want to talk about that. But a lot of that, you can't talk right because you ain't never seen nobody communicate right. And I tell people every time I talk about a relationship goal, y'all always want a relationship goal, your man buying you something. How about you and your man sit down and have a grown-up conversation? You need to tell him what you don't like. He need to tell you what he don't like without y'all cussing each other out. Without y'all cussing each other out. Can y'all have a disagreement without cussing each other out? Because cussing each other out is not healthy. I don't care how you shape it, slam it, throw it, try to, this the way I talk, did I just be playing? That is not the way you communicate. Cussing each other out is not no healthy conversation. Because we on here talking about what? We on here talking about generational. Miss Right Beauty, you still on here? Pin up my topic. Pin up my topic. Miss Right Beauty, are you still on here? If you are, y'all continue to tap that screen. Is Miss Right Beauty still on here? Please pin up that topic. The topic is, what do you see in your family that's generational that need to be broken? That's what we talking about today. The next thing we talking about, hidden secrets. Hidden secrets. Let's talk about it. Because you know, a lot of y'all raised what goes on in this house stays in this house. Well, Pretty Brown finna uproot that today. Some of y'all don't understand how your daughter acting the way she acting. Some of y'all don't know why y'all son acting the way they acting. This is not an attack on the LGBT community, none of that. This ain't an attack. But what I'm going to say, some of y'all sitting around trying to figure out how Lisa became Louis and how Louis became Lisa. Do you understand me? You trying to figure that out. But sometimes you got to sit down and pay attention to certain things. Sometimes it run in your bloodline. Sometimes it run in your bloodline. And sometimes back in the days, they weren't talking about it. Back in the days, they weren't talking about it. Back in the days, they weren't talking about it. Back in the day, that wasn't a topic that's being talked about. And I'm not saying, oh, it happens because A, B, and C, whatever, for whatever reason. But what I'm saying is you want to know why Lisa is Louis and why Louis is Lisa. Because you trying to figure out, I ain't never did that. I ain't never acted like that. Check that bloodline. Check that bloodline. It's so much stuff that grandma don't talk about, but you go to listening to other people. Sometimes you will have you ever just sat down with somebody from your community and they tell you about your family? I'm talking about things that nobody else in your family won't talk about, but the lady down the street, somebody you met at the store, she'll stop you and say, you look like your grandma Mary. I knew Mary growing up. Ooh, Mary was something else in the streets. Mary used to do this and that. And you looking at her like, wait a minute. How you know my grandma? Because, baby, your grandma was something else back in the days. Check your bloodline. And then you sit down and they feed you information. And then you go looking at the things that you did. I remember I acted like that. I remember I dealt with a man like that. Let me tell y'all, when I say I'm very transparent, how generational stuff. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to face what's going on. But let me talk to y'all real quick. My mama got 5 kids. But I'm going to talk about me. My mother has 5 children. My mama has 3 kids. She has 5 kids. 3 of those kids got the same daddy. 3 of those kids. Me, one of my brothers, one of my sisters. 3. I have 4 kids. 3 of which got the same daddy. You think about it. 3. Her first 3, same daddy. My first 3, same daddy. I could go on and on. Take a minute and think back over your life. And then try to figure out why auntie them really don't come around. Why granddaddy really don't come around. Why grandma was so angry way before she even went to glory. You ever sat and thought about your grandma, the way she was? It was a reason why grandma was the way she was. Sometimes even grandma was mistreated. And grandma became this angry, bitter woman. If you talk sometimes to these older people, they'll tell you how they left home and didn't come back. I'm talking about had kids at 14, 15 years old because they would rather be with that man than to be home. The mistreatment started with your grandma. But y'all don't want to talk about that. It's so many hidden secrets in the family. Then when you go to asking questions, it's a revelation, and you telling yourself, wait a minute, hold on. Now, if I do this and I look at this, you'll see everything attached to your last name. Everything attached to your baby daddy last name. Don't just start with your last name. Look at your baby daddy last name. Let's talk about this one. Be careful on what family you marry into, because everything attached to that family gonna be attached to you. Everything from that family gonna be attached to you. You got to be mindful of what family you marry into. Some of y'all don't think on that level, baby. This live is deep today. You understand me? See what I'm saying? You got to be mindful of the family you marry into, because you've been married into a family that believe in things that you would never think. You have been married into a family, and then you go to seeing certain things, and you go to say, I don't believe in that. I don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be mindful of who family, not who you marry. And then some of y'all lay down and have babies from these men, and some of these men ain't even right. You want to know why your baby daddy is the way he is? I'm talking about these deadbeat baby daddies. Come here, let me give you a little insight. Sometimes your deadbeat baby daddy, he's like that because he ain't never seen his daddy be more than what he's seen. How do you expect a man that ain't never seen a man be a man teach another man? If you sit down and talk to your baby daddy, you got kids already, and he tell you either his daddy was a good man, hard-working man, or his daddy was a type of man that slept around. His daddy was a type of man that walked away, left his mama there. His daddy was a type of man that felt like all I got to do is work, whatever, because not just men, women, you are the same way. Women, you are the same way. If your mama was one of those type of women that laid down with men and got money, either you gonna be like that, your sister gonna be like that, or your daughter's gonna be like that. Some people want to say, oh, I'm nothing like my mama. Baby, let me tell you something. If you ain't cancel those assignments on your children's life, they gonna be just like that. You got the time to cancel it. Like I said, it didn't start with you, but it sure can start with you. It didn't start with you, but it can stop with you. Some of y'all don't want to have that conversation. Your daughter around here being fast and grown, your son being disrespectful, your daughter being disrespectful. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about when you was a child. Let's talk about when you was a child. Remember the things that you did as a child? Think about that for a minute. Let me wash my hands. Remember how you was as a child, and your mama and your grandma used to say, that child gonna do the same thing you did to me. But you sit around here trying to figure out, wait a minute, wait, hold it, Oh, yeah. Oh, it comes back. Oh, it comes back. Let's talk about favoritism. Sometimes in the family, it's always that one auntie, one uncle that everybody look up to. It's always that black sheep of the family, and it's always somebody that your mama or grandma is their favorite. Oh yeah, it's their favorite. She treat them different. She treat her children different. For whatever reason, thank you, Nate. For whatever reason, it's always a favorite. Let me tell you something. I got 4 kids. And I can tell y'all, I don't have a favorite child. There are women that have children that if the child look like the daddy, they going to love that child even more. They're going to treat that child a little different. Every last one of my kids can get it across the board. I don't care who look like who. Every last one of them can get it across the board. The last one that's in my house, he get a little different version of me because he's the last one in my house. But everybody get across the board. But you got some people that be being mistreated because they're not the favorite child. That child might have the one with the money. You know, grandma always loved a woman that she got money. Her husband got money, and treat your mama like garbage because your mama struggled to raise y'all, or she was living from pillar to post. She never helped your mama. Your mama couldn't help her, so she treated your mama differently, and then treat y'all differently. But to treat your auntie children better. Your auntie children can stay the night, but y'all couldn't stay the night. Oh, baby, yeah. It's like that in the families. It's like that in the families. Oh, let's talk about it. Is that family, that is always, is that favoritism. And if you got that same thing going on, your son look like his daddy, so you love on him more, or your daughter look like her daddy, you love on her more, shame on you. Because all my kids can get across the board. Let's talk about it. What else I got in here? Oh, baby, I got a lot of stuff. Let's talk about talking about the family behind their back. Let's talk about the family talking about people behind their back. Sometimes you'll call your mama and talk to her about something. She get off that phone, she call her mama, she call all her sisters, she called her family. You go somewhere, your auntie telling your business. You like, well, dang, mom, why you told my business? Why you told them that? Or they want to call each other and they want to talk about you. And everybody got something to say. And you be like, well, dang, why y'all talking about me? Stop that. Say, mom, sometimes you got a good relationship. I got a relationship with my mom. We can talk about certain things. But my mama ain't that type of mama. She don't be want to hear us downing each other, talking about each other. Because my mama always say that went on in her family too long. That went on in her family too long. You got to break that. Let's talk about jealousy. Let's talk about jealousy in the family. This stuff is rooted in the family. Let's talk about jealousy in the family. You might be that one. You might have a sister that went to college, got a good job, got a good husband, got the good children, live in a big house, drive a nice car. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got a sister that got all the children, stayed in the hood, stayed in the community, trying to get herself together. But she eventually get herself together. But that one sister or the other sister or the family or the auntie, the other sister that was struggling, got herself together, and her family breaking up, husband cheating, find out he cheating. Now everybody mad and jealous because the sister that had the hard time finally got herself together. Now the family mad. Yeah, well, and she was always wanting, needing something. She always called on the family, and now she ain't got to call on the family no more. She finally got herself together. Now everybody mad. Oh, she acting funny. She act like her life perfect. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody acting perfect. When the sister was out there asking for something, it was okay. But soon as she get herself together, now everybody mad. How you mad because I got myself together? How you mad because sister got herself together? How is you mad? But when I ain't have myself together, it was okay. You feel what I'm saying? That jealous spirit. They be mad and they be jealous. Or you got some cousins. I'm talking about family. You got some cousins that everybody do everything but what they supposed to do. You got some family. Listen, let me say it like this. You ever was raised around your cousins? Let me tell you something. You ever was raised around your cousins and your mama was the one that had it hard, but when you was growing up, your cousins had everything? Do anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, your auntie them had everything, but your mama was the one that struggled, and y'all didn't have as much as your cousin. Hey, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara, give me the 100,000 taps. You ever had a family like that? Like, anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, your mama was the black sheep. Your mama was the one that didn't have, but your auntie fam kids had everything growing up. But then y'all messed around and grew up, and that struggle taught y'all how to get up and survive and do better for yourself. And now y'all living good, and now the family talking about your family. You ever been in a conversation with somebody down the street and they say, I talked to your cousin the other day and I was telling them how good you do, and they talk about butt. You ever talk to somebody, sat with somebody and talk with your family, and they talking about that butt? It's always butt. They saying, I remember remember when her mama was struggling, and now look at her mama. Her mama had all them children, but all her mama children do good. And then the first thing they say, but I remember when her mama didn't have. I remember when they had a hard time. It's always that but growing up, y'all had everything, and now y'all ain't got nothing. Everybody doing whatever they want to do, but then your mama children doing everything the right way. Everybody mad and jealous. That stuff got to stop, because ain't nobody over here, ain't nobody in your house mad and jealous. Everybody, you be trying to get with your cousins and have a girls' night, and your cousin's so standoffish, they mad at you. They mad at you because you got the husband. They mad at you because you went to college. They mad at you because you got a good man. They mad at you because you got the college degree. They mad at you because your children's going off to college. They mad at you because y'all working good, living good, and traveling and posting pictures. Not perfect, but y'all going to church. They mad and jealous. How you mad and jealous? Because I went right and you went left, but you mad at me like I did something. It's not my fault. I'm serious. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all don't even know why y'all have anxiety. If you have anxiety, you know what anxiety, and you know what I'm talking about right now. I'm not downplaying anxiety. Some of y'all don't know why y'all got anxiety. Y'all do know anxiety ain't nothing but a lot of anger built up. A lot of, you know that anxiety is a lot of different emotions built up, bottled up. And you want to know why some of y'all got anxiety? I want you to cancel that thing from here on out. You don't speak that you got anxiety, but you want to know why you got anxiety? Think back to your childhood. Remember when you was a child and you did something, or you wanted to express yourself and you couldn't express yourself? Think about it. As a child, sometimes you couldn't express yourself. You couldn't say, I'm mad, I'm angry, in a mannerful way. You couldn't, because they always talk about stay in a child's place. That's why. Because as an adult, you don't know how to manage your emotions. It's so many emotions built up, and you weren't able as a child to express them. Now you grown and you still don't express them. You just get entangled with, you go to overthinking, you go to hyperventilate, you go to breathing hard, your hands get sweaty, and you trying to figure out, well, what in the world is wrong with me? Why is this happening? That's where anxiety comes from. It comes from unresolved things that you don't even know how to impress. Let me tell you something. If you ain't got the light bill money, what you gonna do? Stress about it? If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. When you know better, you do better. That man coming home 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, that man doing that, and you trying to sit here and worry about what he doing, baby, that's not going to change him. I'm just saying, worrying about it ain't going to change not one thing about it. Not worrying about it. It ain't going to change because you worrying about it. And I'm not saying that it's not real. Anxiety is real. But once you think about why you have it, peppers. I was cutting up some peppers. When you think about why you having anxiety attacks, think about it. Financial struggles and all that stuff don't fall too far from the tree. It don't fall too far from the tree. Hold on, y'all. I'm hungry and walk through this stuff. Some of that stuff don't fall too far from the tree. It don't fall too far from the tree. It don't fall too far from the tree. Let me tell you something. Today, let's talk about this before I get to saying what I'm going to say. This is the last one I'm finna address. Mental illness is real. Mental illness is real. And if You don't think it's real? Sit down and look at some of the stuff that done been going on in the world. Mental illness is real. Let me tell you something. If you've been through a traumatic thing in your life, I'm finna cut these mushrooms. If you've been through a traumatic thing in your life, and people don't understand when I say traumatic. When I say traumatic, like traumatizing, you went with your baby daddy. Your baby daddy, you was young, and he broke your heart. He cheated on you. You went with your baby mama. She broke your heart. She cheated on you. See, people think you only go through something when you have a loss, like a grief, and somebody gone to glory. When you lose somebody that you've been with, you attached to, that's a different type of loss. But if you went through something, you need counseling. You need counseling. Do you understand me? A bad divorce, you need counseling. I'm so serious. I don't know why we as people of color don't think that we need counseling. You've been through some things in your life you ain't never dealt with, so how you know how to function? People think a bad breakup, when you have a bad breakup, that thing make you want to lay down. It make you not want to go to work. It make you not want to eat. It have you not want to sleep. We need counseling. Yes. Your baby daddy cheated on you with your best friend, you need counseling. Your baby daddy cheated with your sister, you need counseling. Your baby daddy went out and got another baby on you, you need counseling. You need counseling. I'm telling you, because that stuff will have you about to lose it all. And we don't go get counseling. You know what we do? If you a single mother, listen, if you're a single mother and you going through a breakup, you got to suck it up because you still got to be them kids' mothers. Sometimes you don't even get a moment to grieve because you still got to cook and clean and take care of the kids and get up and go to work, pay the bills, make sure the lights stay on, make sure it's food in there, make sure clothes clean. You don't even get the time to grieve certain things because you can't. Because growing up, they tell you, you're going to be all right. Growing up, they tell you, you're going to be all right. Growing up, they tell you, that's okay. It's all right. He broke your heart. Child, why you still hurt about that? I was with that man 8 years. I was with that man 3 years. What you talking about? I was with that girl 5 years. What y'all talking about? I'm supposed to just go on with my life as if I wasn't just in love with my baby daddy. I'm supposed to go on with my life like me and my baby daddy ain't just go on a trip. I went through his phone and found out he was cheating. If you've been through some traumatic things in your life, baby, you need counseling. I don't care what nobody tell you, you need counseling. You need counseling. And it's hard to say it, but you need counseling. You lost your job. You lost your job. And you don't know how you're going to pay your bills. You need to sit and talk to somebody because in your mind, that's why you think people act the way they act. Why do you think people act the way they act? When they be talking about people going postal, they went back because people lose it up here. Because they don't know how to function no other type of way. Why you think people do the stuff that they do? I'm telling you, oh, this person's fast, let's talk about it. A few months ago, we seen on social media, the lady went to the barber shop. Let's talk about it. The lady went to the barber shop and her baby daddy in the barber shop while he was in the chair. Then turned around and herself. You feel what I'm saying? She went to the barber shop and did that. It was on social media. You can look it up later. She went to the barber shop and pew pew. You think that lady was in her rights up here? We don't know years. That part. Years and years and years of mental, that part. She straight snap. This is why you need to go and seek somebody. When you going through somebody, you don't deal with this man. And listen, let me talk to the ladies. You and this man got 3 kids. I'm just using a scenario. This ain't nobody that I know life. I'm using this as a scenario. You and this man got 3 kids. Y'all doing everything together. Y'all live together. I'm talking about y'all been together about 10, 15 years. And out the blue, you mess around and go through his phone. Mind you, I just said 3 kids in. You mess around and go through his phone and you find out he liking another one of him. Y'all been to God. Y'all been to God. Y'all been together. Y'all got 3 kids. You go through his phone as a woman. What is you going to do? Because don't sit on my live and tell me I'm going to walk away. Baby, you don't know how you will react. You and this man got kids and you find out he liking somebody that look like him. You feel what I'm saying? Listen to me. I'm just saying, what would you do? Lynn said they did. What would you do? How you would react? That's a whole nother feeling. You as parents, you find out that your daughter daddy, you as a parent, but you find out your daughter daddy done did something to his own daughter. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You as an adult, you find out the man that you've been saying was your uncle, you find out that's your daddy. What would you do? Because some people don't relate, but let's talk about this. You may not have no kids, but what if somewhere you get a phone call and you find out the man you've been calling uncle is really your daddy? I'm just saying some scenarios that you have to play in your head because you don't know what you will do. And this stuff go on every day in the real world. But a lot of us won't get counseling. They'll be trying to tell you, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. It happens every day. What happens if your niece come around and she don't dealt with your man? Your niece come around, she pregnant, but she's pregnant from your man. Okay. I'm not saying that this stuff happened to me. I'm just talking about in general. It's some things you don't know how you will feel. You don't know how you will feel in that moment. All you know is you will react some type of way. But some things you need counseling for. Some things you need some serious counseling for. I'm serious. Some things you need some serious counseling for. I'm saying all that to say you don't know or why, because today we've talked about generational curses. That part. That kind of stuff will put you over the edge mentally. You understand? But today, come here. Today, we're going to talk about it before I get off my live. We don't pull a lot of stuff back. You can't say what you would do. But a lot of us that look like me, we don't go to no counseling. A lot of people that look like me, we don't go to no counseling. A lot of people that look like me, it's some things that we don't talk about because what happens in this house stays in this house. And now y'all walking around with a lot of kids that don't talk about nothing because you was raised like that. There's a lot of people that won't go to the doctor because back in the days they said every time you go to the doctor, they got bad news. You better take your behind to the doctor. But it's generational. It's generational. Listen, it's a lot of people go to certain churches because their grandma went to that church. Their mama went to their church. Sometimes you got to get to know God for yourself. Get to know Jesus for yourself, not because your grandma did. Sometimes y'all be sitting in churches because, oh, my family go to this church and ain't learning not a thing. Okay, your family went to church, what that mean? Oh, my uncle the pastor. Okay. Sometimes you got to break away from family. Sometimes you got to start your own. Sometimes you have to start your own. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to break away from family. But what I'm saying is, don't let another Thanksgiving go by and you're not talking to your auntie because of something that happened with your auntie and your mama. Don't let it happen. Don't let your kids go through what your mama and daddy went through in their families. Your daddy family, the aunties don't talk. Nobody don't talk to nobody. It's just her mama and y'all. Why don't you talk to your aunties? Why don't you talk to your uncles? Oh, we don't talk to them because they acted like this. It had nothing to do with you, though. Y'all support y'all live hosts. Thank you, Nate. I was just going to say support y'all live. Y'all be acting like it don't got nothing to do with y'all. Don't let another day go by when you don't know what's going on with your children. Sit them down. Quit letting your kids walk around in the house when y'all eat. In my house at dinner time, we sit around a dinner table and talk. Talk to your children. Make them put them cell phones down, tablets down. Talk to your children. Quit letting the social media raise them. Because you don't know how to deal with them because nobody ever dealt with you. You was raised, your mama was at work working 3, 4, 5 jobs. Your daddy was working 3, 4, 5 jobs. So they weren't around, so you don't even know how that is. Some of y'all kids ain't never been hugged, ain't never been loved. Thank you. Ain't never been loved, ain't never been hugged. Give your kids a hug today. Tell your kids you love them today. Some of y'all don't know what that feel like. I don't met too many men, me as a woman. I've met too many men that don't know what it feels like for somebody to say, I love you. How you doing and mean it. When me and my family meet, we hug each other. You understand me? Some of y'all don't understand that. I've met men that when I text them, how was your day? Oh, it was another day. And I be seriously inquiring about their day. It's some people don't know. Y'all know when I say I love you, I don't even know y'all. I've never met some of y'all a day in my life. But when I get off my life, I always let y'all know I love you. Because not everybody goes home to a loving family. Not everybody goes home to somebody asking them, telling them to have a great day. Nobody gets on and tell them good morning because you're not used to that. You used to toxic and gossip. Every time somebody pick up the phone, they begging for something or they talking about somebody. Man, nobody want to hear about that all the time. You don't understand why you can't pick up the pieces. You don't understand why you can't understand what I'm saying. If what I'm saying is triggering you somewhere down your line, somebody did this talking to you and they meant it for evil. But I'm talking to you with my hands, my voice raised, and my voice elevated. Not because I meant it for evil. I mean it for my good because I want you to know that somebody really do love you. And some of y'all can't tell your kids you love them. You ain't never walked in the room and asked them what's going on. You ain't never stopped and listened to them and still be a parent. Stop trying to be your kids' friends because your mama was your friend. And that's how you know to raise kids. That is not raising children. And quit buying them everything because you ain't have it. You ain't have everything and you grew up fine. Some of y'all be doing too much. You over here buying a Lamborghini to go to prom. Save it for college. Y'all think y'all children got to have every Jordan, every iPhone. And ain't got no money saved. Some of y'all don't know how to appreciate a good man because y'all ain't never seen a good man. Some of y'all don't trust no man. Y'all don't trust no man far as you can see him. Y'all don't trust the opposite sex for nothing because you don't been lied to. You don't been mistreated. But you got to sit back and think about you. When you seen your mama did it, now you did it. You got baby daddies that wasn't no good. Your mama had baby daddies that wasn't no good. Your daddy wasn't no good. But you walk around here and brag about you got your daddy last name and your daddy wasn't about a quarter. I said what I said. You got children This for my educators. You got children that's rude, disrespectful, don't do their work, won't be in class, keep up a lot of mess. You got a lot of children that come to school dressed from head to toe in designer and get all else. You got children that got better phones than we do as educators with jobs. You got children that come in got more problems with their boyfriend and girlfriend than we do. You got children that's so spoiled at home, and a lot of parents, for the life of me, I can't understand it, be thinking that that's a flex. It's not a flex when your child in the 9th grade but can't read on a 9th grade level. I said what I said. It's not a flex when your child on the football team all season running the football but got all else. That's not a flex. Your child in the summertime, you can take them on trips, but you can't get them no tutor. That ain't a flex. But you know why your children think it's a flex to come to school and come home with nothing in their backpacks? Don't do no homework, don't do nothing. You know why? Because you right here living in the projects with driving an Audi, driving a Lexus truck, and you think it's a flex. You right here letting your boyfriend cook it up on the stove that the government pay for. You right here sitting so comfortable because you on Section 8 get food stamps, and your children think that life is like that. You wonder why your son want to be like the boys on the block, because that's all they see. Sometimes you got to get your child out that environment. Take your kids, even if you live in the hood, take your kids across town and let them see the big houses. Let them see suburbia. Let them see where people get up and go to work. Let them see where the grass is green. Let them see ain't no junk in the yard, ain't no cars, raggedy cars, trash running over. Let them see the other side of the life. Some of y'all be too busy with y'all kids in the hood from sun up to sundown, every holiday, every week. Sometimes get your kids in the car and say, listen, I want you to do better than me. I'm going to show you what life can be like if you go and do what you're supposed to do. But some of y'all be scared because y'all think if y'all show y'all kids better, oh, I struggle, so my kids going to see what it's like to struggle. Your kids struggle. I struggle. That don't mean I want my kids to struggle. Just because you struggle, that don't mean your child should have to struggle because you struggled growing up. My children seen me struggle, but they ain't never seen me give up. My kids, they saw me struggle. But let me tell you something. Now, my kids' expectations about things is up here to it's mind-boggling to me, because I prayed for a life as this. Then I look back and I say, well, why we got to go to the name brand stores? Because the way my kids' mentality set up, they don't know nothing about a struggle. Not that it's something wrong with it, but what I went through, no. Not if I can help it. My kids ain't got no business licking just because I went through it. Okay. Some of y'all be right here, if I went through a struggle, my kids don't know what a struggle is. What? What? Why? Why? Why your children got to go through the struggle because you went through it? Some things I'm never going to understand it, but that stuff generational. I know I've broke generational curses. And just by y'all listening to me and we talking about it, y'all are now breaking generational curses. If you don't believe in prayer, get off my live. I'm serious. If you don't believe in the power of prayer, get off my live, because I'm finna go into prayer. I'm about to pray. But I don't want to step on no toes. I don't want nobody feeling no type of way if they don't believe in prayer. You don't believe in prayer? Just get off my live. Because I'm about to pray. I'm about to counsel some things. You understand me? I'm about to counsel some things. I'm about to counsel some things. Now, if you don't believe in prayer, this is your time. You understand me? I don't gave warnings. Okay. Repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. I'm standing in the gap for everybody listening to my live. That don't came through, they don't got off the live. I'm standing in the gap. Lord, you said when two or more are touching in agreement, you will be in the mix. Lord, I am asking that you go back 46 generations and uproot anything not sent by you. Cancel any spirits of witchcraft, demonic spirits, struggle, unmarriedness, unforgiveness, unapologetic, can't communicate, holding on to things that they should have let go from, not able to walk away, not able to manage money, not able to think clear. The way that we've been parenting, Lord, you said you gave us these children and now we give them back to you. If anybody is going through something with a disobedient child, disrespectful child about to crash out, Lord, we asking that you slow him down. Lord, I'm asking that you give the people the wisdom. Lord, give them the eyes that you gave them to be able to see the world in the way they should be seen. Lord, detach anything from the bloodline that's not supposed to be attached to our names now. Lord, we don't want to be walking around here with the dust or the ashes of our grandmas or our mothers and holding on to the things that happened as we was growing up as children, and we're casting those things out on our own children. Lord, we don't even know how to function in relationships. Lord, some of us don't even trust in you because we've seen so many people are behind the cloth, behind the veil, has represented you in the wrong way, and it's so hard for us to even trust you because so many people walk around here and say that you've sent them, that you've told them to do things, and then they turn right around and do the total opposite. There are some women that's been broken because men have lied to them, mistreated them, left them alone to be the mother and the father. And Lord, you said you sent the people, the men, the relationships, the marriages, and you said you bless marriages. You said, Lord, if there's a marriage that's going through distress right now, this is an SOS and asking that you step in. For the women that has a cold heart because they've been broken, they've been lied to and mistreated, Lord, mend it back together. Because you said when we are weak, you are strong. There's somebody going through something right now that they lips haven't said it, but you know as the Father what they're going through and what they may need. Because everybody don't need what everybody else needs. Somebody needs something a little bit more. Yes, Lord. Sit to the hole. Lord, it's somebody that went through some things in their childhood that they want to talk about, but they scared. Lord, let them open up their mouth and allow you to speak for them. Lord, protect their children because in their mind they don't trust nobody because of the things that they've been through. Lord, it's a child that needs to speak to their parents but can't because of the things that they don't happen and the things that they don't see and the things that they don't say. Lord, I'm asking that the married people start living in the way that they should be living because they're representing marriage in the wrong way. Then they have people to turn from being married because they look at marriages as a piece of paper. But we have so many women that will bear children. Lord, there is a woman that's unbearing, that she can't bear children, and she wants to bear children. Lord, I'm asking that you reach your hand down from heaven and touch her womb. If life is what she's supposed to be given, let that will be done. There's somebody sick on my live. And it's in the blood. I cancel that. I cancel that spirit. I cancel anything that's from the generational that's in the bloodline. I cancel any abnormalities. Any abnormalities. Lord, somebody's scared to go to the doctor because they're scared of a diagnosis, but they got to understand which report would you believe. Anything not sent by you, Lord, we cancel it and send it to the pits of hell. We don't just want to uproot what we talked about today. We want you to uproot it and burn it up and send it to the pits of hell so we shall see it no more. Lord, it didn't start with us, but Lord, it can stop with us. All that being angry and being mad and being confused and that anxiety. Because, Lord, we know you didn't send us the spirit of anxiety because you didn't send us the fear. You didn't send us the spirit of fear. That's not of you. So those that have anxiety, Lord, breathe on them. When they're in the midst of anxiety attacks, Lord, breathe on them. Lord, let them know that you have them so that they can stop trying to figure it out and so confused about every little thing that they go through. Lord, you say you come to give us life and to come to give it to us more abundantly. You said when we humble ourselves and pray, you said, and we seek you, there ain't nothing that we can't ask for. We know in order to get to you, we have to go through the Son. We can't just get to you. Lord, we have to go. And everything has to be in order. Lord, I seal this prayer. Don't let it fall on deaf ear. Lord, not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. Listen, whatever you're going through, release it. Quit holding on. Quit holding on. Quit holding on. Because after the day, you're not going to be walking around here allowing people to tell you you like your grandma, your mama. No. It's time for you to walk in your purpose. Walk in your purpose. That's why we talked about what we talked about today. Because of the things that we don't see in our childhood and the things that's trying to seek out, no. We got to get back into alignment. You will have a healthy relationship. You will have a healthy marriage. You will be able to take criticism and not spaz out, shut down. You will be able to express yourself. You'll be able to communicate without cussing each other out. It's time for families to get back together. But it's also time to let some things go. Listen, you can't change and save everybody. I don't pray and everybody on here receive what I said. But it's somebody on here receive what I said. Some of y'all need to cut your mama off, your daddy off, your sisters off, your brothers off. Some of y'all need to stop being jealous and mad because of what they got. And be thankful for what you got. Thank you, Nate. Some of y'all need to look at yourselves and clean up your house. Thank you, Nate. Some of y'all need to clean up. Some of y'all need to clean up your house. Your children walking around here saying stuff, acting out, doing things that you've never thought would be done. Y'all, every time I put this up, and nobody don't never give me that one, but some of y'all, you want to fix some things in your house? Fix you. Fix your children. Love on your children. Do everything different from the way your mama did. Your mama was a certain type of way. Your grandma was a certain type of way. And you starting to pick up that, bring that thing back. Make y'all sit down and talk to y'all kids. But you got to, first of all, have a conversation with yourself. You got to look in your mirror and get bothered by what you see, your reflection. You need to get in competition with your reflection. Is everybody in the chat put me versus me? Me versus me. I don't care about your upbringing. I don't care where you started from. I don't care if you living in the hood. I don't care if you was your marriage was over. I don't care if you perfect. I don't care. Whatever. Me versus me. Listen, it's imperative that you learn to love you. You understand me? You must learn to love you. Y'all, come on and get me to 1,000 and some taps before I get off this live. Tap that screen. You must learn to love you. And you got to love you, all of you. You got to learn to love all of you. Quit sitting around here thinking that, oh, I got to be a certain type of way. You got to learn to love all of you. You got to learn to love all of you. Listen. Understand this. Hold on, y'all. My husband calling me. I'm calling back. Understand this. I love you. And it is time for you to look in the mirror and love you. And don't care about what other people say and what other people think. You got to learn to love you. No matter what. But you can't just jump on your kids. You gotta start with you. But listen. Listen to me. I want y'all to enjoy y'all night. And make sure you are following me. Make sure you are subscribing to your girl. Subscribe on here and subscribe on YouTube. At Pretty Brown 40. Oh my gosh, thank you. At Pretty Brown 43. I do this daily. I pour back into you. Listen, I don't have time to gossip. I don't got time to be talking about everybody else's business when we got to address what goes on in our life, what goes on in our house, what we done been through. We got to uproot this. You got to stop worrying about what Cardi B doing and what Peach McIntyre doing and what the celebrities over here, baby, they out of our tax bracket. I don't have the time because I'm trying to help somebody. Y'all be too busy worrying about everybody else's business. Worry about you. What your children doing? Why you single? Why your heart broken? Why you don't trust nobody? Why you can't keep no friends? Oh, baby, the list goes on and on and on and on. But y'all don't want to talk about that. You want to point the finger at everybody else. You want to point the fingers at everybody else. It's everybody else's fault. It ain't never your fault. It's everybody else's fault. It ain't never your fault. Everybody mad at you. Everybody jealous. But sometimes you got to look at yourself. Listen. Oh, we made it to 100,000 times. Listen. Until tomorrow, I want you to know I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Until tomorrow, make sure you are subscribing to your girl. You are following your girl. Go subscribe. Go like. I'm on YouTube as well at Pretty Brown 43. If you don't mind, if you want to, download that journal. I created a journal. It's called Faith and Budget Journal. The link is in my bio. Get that link. I wrote a book. It's called 3 Years Too Long. Oh, baby, I'm doing a whole lot of things in this new year. I got an academy coming up, a 6-week healing academy. And keep an eye out on that message because it's getting ready to come out. So, if you don't mind, join your girl tomorrow. I love you.